Hey, how you guys doing? Mike here. All right. Just gonna crank my voice up pretty high. Shut that on off. So, I have been I have been learning about CBB 3Bs, bodies amazing, or 3BA, which is another form of it. Um, Basically, it just makes it. Honestly, to me, it looks like it looks about the same as I'd say my Skyrim, my original Skyrim. So I would say that the 3BB has a lot more stuff to it, but it's pretty cool. So we are basically just going to be trying to get as many of the. We need to basically offload all of the stuff we've gotten. Like I've literally got my carry weight up to like 2,000, I think, which is crazy. So I've been carrying around all this extra armor, stuff like that. You know. So I played 6 games today on World of Tanks and took a swing at my monitor, and I went, "That's it. That's it. They can go." I'm gonna go ahead and say not a lot of people are gonna stay there. It's gonna say that right now. Anybody that goes and plays World of Tanks and is continuing to play it are just feeding a machine that just teaches people nothing but bad. Seriously, just nothing but bad stuff. So I was messing around with some different armors. I'm not really digging this new. There's supposed to be 20 different moves, but I'm only seeing 3. So, and the hand doesn't even match up, which is kind of funny. Probably matches up with the guy's character, but I might as well have the old one. Which I think that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put the old one up. I uh I don't know if the old one though. Let's see here. Idle. So this is the one that we were using just now. This is the one I was using, which is actually I'm pretty sure it's from Skyrim Special Edition. Or actually, sorry, it's from Skyrim LE Legendary Edition. So we can install it. This one seemed to be better, in my opinion, because it just did 2 animations. This one does like 3. I mean, we could try another animation before trying this one. We can also just pick a solid one, but it's this one seems to do better. But we are going to have to go to that animations location, which would be under data mesh. It should be under actors, characters, animations, and then this is where all the animations are. So the one we just installed is just it's just an idle. So we don't have anything. So this is the one we just installed. So it should be right here actually. Idle. I guess I'll have to go here and go to find out where it's located. It's under female. Okay. Female. We got a female, and then this would be. So this may not work. So I have a program. I believe it's under this one. It's actually this one right here. And what we do is we copy this, paste in here, and then we run it, and then it will convert. If there is one, that's not, you know, yeah, it's good. So yeah, okay. So we can just either leave it there. Wouldn't hurt anything, but I'll forget. So we'll just delete it. But if this was a non, if it was for LE version, we would it would stop working. So we can either do that or we can do pretty idle animations. But I'm tempted to try and find a nice idle animation. I've tried to look before, but there really aren't any. Let's see here. Skyrim Special Edition. Let me see. Female idle animations. So this is the one we were trying. This one's the dynamic idols version 2, which we haven't tried. Yeah, let's actually see what's going on here. Dynamic animation replacer. Install first. So I wonder what this actually does. Female idol provides a almost endless variety of idols for your female player character if you are familiar with the original. So let's go ahead and download these and try them out. I haven't tried them. I'm pretty sure we have it though. Let's go ahead and we have those mods already. Pretty sure it's going to say we already have it. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and download it anyway. Let's go ahead and go. So we would want that, and then we'd want this mod. Who knows what it's going to do? I mean, if it's just random, or what. It says we have that one too. Let's go ahead and install it anyway. Try and find it. Okay, so we need to uninstall the idle. So we want to uninstall the animation we just installed. So uninstall that. We know that one. I've been kind of bored with it. It's also had a little bugginess going on with the hands. Sitting animation's fine. I'm actually surprised that's taken so long to do. It's weird. Okay, so dynamic idle number 2. Let's go to dynamic. Okay, so these are the ones we can go ahead and remove the extras. So we would want to install this first. Dynamic animation replacer. I don't know what that's going to be doing exactly. And then we'll want to do this one. Over the top of it. So let's see what it says it does. Endless variety of idols for female player characters if you are familiar with it. What really needs to happen is every time you do an animation, it shouldn't just restart. It needs to keep going, you know. But I was going to show you guys something cool. Um, these are not armors I actually wear anymore. Like the Dark Knight armor, I think is fine. You don't really need to have the 3BBE. But before we start, I was going to do an armor for you guys or show you guys some stuff. I just need to figure out which one. I'm thinking I should probably do the D9. I think it's the D9 one. Let me actually show you. So here. So I made. I already added physics and remove physics. Now, as far as I can tell with this, you have to add the physics to both. If you try to delete it. I'll show you guys. We'll try and do it, but um, so first off, I'm going to want to pick the armor, which would be. It should be under. I think it's under N or DX. It's under DX. So DX, Barbarian, Stormcloak. So these ones have already done those. Yeah, here it is. So we have the very first one, which is so this is the one I created, which adds basically animation physics to the armor. So it adds just basically your basic stuff, just two. Now the if we were to, let's just say, redo this entire armor, which I'm tempted to because we don't really wear it anymore, and we don't really mess with the armor. But the new physics basically does this entire area, like the legs and everything, or actually start to have physics. So we can sacrifice this one, or we can go ahead and just save it as. Let's go ahead and save it as, and we'll do. Um, we'll go 3BB, and we'll save it. Go ahead and close it, and then I'll see if I can remember this tutorial. I may not be able to do it, but it'll be it should work out. So we just want the 3BB right there. We want to go here. We want to go, and then I didn't know this, but if you hold Shift and click, it does all of them. So then we want to just delete all the bones from the body. Then we want to load the reference. It's actually called a uni boob, right? You want to put merge sliders. So what it's going to do is it's going to connect them, and there are no textures on it. It's just, that's why it's called a uni. So it's just here to transfer bones, so it doesn't look like anything. It just looks like a doll or something. There's nothing going on. You guys can see how many more bones are involved. There's 3 bones involved with just one chest, so a total of 6. Now I ran this. What we're doing right now. I ran it, at max, and I was getting 40 FPS in Riften because of all of the physics, which is hilarious. So I put it on I guess where it only does in the vicinity, which I'm still getting just barely 60 in Riften. So I was kind of shocked with that. So now that we've done that, we can go ahead and delete this. We're deleting the CBB body. And we're going to go ahead and add the new one, which is under SE. It really hit it in here, I'll tell you that. Past it. Should be right above this. So it should be right here. So we load that in. Now you can see that there's some clipping going on. Um, but other than that, we could pretty much fix this because this is done. We literally just save it because we've already gotten all the bones. So I'm gonna go ahead and just adjust. Let's take a look at the ankle size. So you see that's working. Belly, do that. So we just need to basically make sure it's not clipping as well. So we're gonna increase the mesh here. I'm gonna go ahead and just do this. You know what I actually should do is decrease the actual uh, skin underneath it. It's probably easier. And then this will just basically make it so it's not clipping anywhere. Do that. Just not going to clip. There we go. So this should be good. We can go ahead and just set weight, and then go ahead and do file save as. Now it's saying that one of these does not have a weight. So I've now figured out how to fix this, and it'll show as being black on here. So if you hit T, you can actually see that these two little wings here aren't being weighted properly. So we just need to find out in what section. So if we click on those, see which one it is. Let's see here. So if we leave them when we go in the game, these will be gone. They won't be there. So you have to weight them. So the only way you can weight them is by going through here. So we just need to figure out which is which here. So that's just the belt. This is the side plate. So that's what we actually want to weight. So it says here that it should be part of this. So I don't think these would actually, I don't think you'd actually want these to move is the thing. Thigh bone. I would assume that we'd want it to go with the leg. What, I wonder what it is itself right now. I wonder what it is. Because we don't have anything marked, so I'm curious to. Most of the time, it won't let you add weights to stuff like this because it's just hanging out too far. So we just need to figure out what this is here. I mean, we know what it is. It's the plate. It says the weight. It's not weighted here, so we need to add a weight. I just don't know which one we need to add. I would assume maybe the leg, because these aren't really part. I mean, I guess they're part of the butt. But let's see. This is what it says. It's actually part of. So let's see if we can actually weight it. It's not letting me weight that. Maybe if we do, that's the pelvis, so it's doing the entire area. So maybe the butt as well. Maybe we should highlight all of them. And then maybe it'll let us add the weight to it. Yeah, what happens is when you try to trade it over, sometimes it just doesn't work. We've added weight to it, but not to this section here. Yeah, I haven't figured out how to weight that properly because it's still going to say that it's not weighted correctly. But that's very weird. Like it literally is not being even detected by this thing. I think it's out of the radius, is what I think. I think it's out of the radius. Well, let's see what happens if we do a file and then we'll say save as. So it's still saying that the up 04 still has weights that are incorrect. So if it gets masked, which it's gonna, if it gets masked, this is gonna be gone when we go back in. So I'm wondering if we could maybe use um let's see, lower. Hmm. It's definitely moving. I mean, we could try and move it as well. We could try and move these, but I don't actually know how we can weight this properly. Oh, I'm actually pulling it out. Let me actually let me see here. Well, that's definitely not good. It looks crappy now. It's all like bent up and stuff. Yeah, it's very odd. I've never seen that before. Yeah, there's something wrong with that for sure. We're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do this. This is why we saved it. So if we got a problem like that, so before I just didn't add the ones, but this armor's clearly got something going wrong with it. You know what I mean? Clearly got something wrong with it. So we'll just do the same thing. I'm gonna just hold shift. If I can't get it on this one, we're gonna go ahead and just load reference. We're just gonna go ahead and play. Add the uniboob. And we want to basically copy the weights. That's weird. Okay, that actually doesn't make sense. So what usually happens is the weights just don't get transferred properly. I think I'm going to actually try to conform this. Conform it. And then delete this so we can get our actual body that we want in here. There it is. Okay. So we just need to do the same thing. We will change the body a little bit to fit. All right. So I'm pretty sure that it shows, if you look at it, it shows everything being weighted properly, as you could see. Shows everything being weighted properly when we do this. So when we, I'm wondering if I do a conform all, and then let's say set base shape, and then let's try and save project. So it's saying the same thing. Actually, no, it didn't. Let's see. See, save project as, it says the same thing. So those little tips there, I don't actually know how to brush them. I think it's this one. This one. So I just need to figure out what weights need to be added and then how do we add the weights to that little area. Why wouldn't it be on here is my question. I would assume something went wrong. So what I'm thinking of doing is this. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hold uh, shift and I'm just going to click everything. We're going to try and weight it. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. You know what I mean? I'm just not seeing it's not actually becoming weighted. I don't know how you can mess with those weights when they're not actually being detected. That's crazy. Pick slider. So if we save with these not weighted properly, looks like we have a problem right there too. Looks like that's going to be a place of clipping. Kind of decrease the mesh here. Right, so I don't know what we can do with this. Seriously, I don't know how we can paint this unless we delete verticals or add verticals, which maybe that's what we need to do because this just says here apply animation. Hold Alt key. Okay, so we need to hold Alt. But are we on the right thing? Nope. Let's go ahead and hit. There we go. Back. We need to hold Alt. Let's check this out again. Apply animation weights, carry, select bone, hold Alt key to weaken the weights. So if we want to increase or decrease the weights. So I can't actually see if the weights are changed or not. Yeah, you can see that we added some weights here, but it's not actually going over the area that we want. That's very weird. Let me see now. Let me go ahead and do this. So where it's dark is actually where it needs to be. So let me try this. So we took all the weight off of this. Yeah, it doesn't seem to me like maybe we're doing this wrong. I don't know because it's not. It doesn't seem to be adding anything to it. That is very odd. I wonder why this particular one did that. I'm going to go ahead and say that I've already added it on a couple. I don't know why this one's being a problem, honestly. It might have something to do with the way I converted it. So maybe what I need to do is load a whole new one. Then I'd have to add the sliders and stuff to it. So if I was to grab the um, black carass And if we were to look at it, you guys can see that it's actually pretty set to go, I guess. What I actually found is the easier way to do this is basically, so if I want to redo this anyway, is so if I want to get a clean version of it, then I would go to Open Studio, and then I would want to um, load an outfit, and then we'd want to browse for it. So data, meshes, and then it should be under R something. R, yeah, there we go. Under black, and it should be the first one. Now this is the 0 slider. This is the one we already shaped. So we'd want to grab the 0 slider. So this should be the smallest version of this armor. As you can see, it's actually kind of, I'll just say, I'll have to adjust it in order to do it, but we should be able to do it here. So it looks like one I've already pre-adjusted. Yeah, it's got all the physics and stuff. It just doesn't have any sliders. So I can either save it as, but I'm going to go ahead and say, like, I've already added this on, and I'm kind of wasting time. So we're going to go ahead and I will figure that out later. I would say that's probably what's wrong with that armor. You know what I mean? That's actually what's wrong with it. That it's got some broken stuff going on with it. As far as I can tell, it's been converted 7 times. And the last guy to do it just basically made it in his own body shape. He kind of tried to fix it the best he could to make it look good. But honestly, I would need to get it from the LE version and just do it myself, which I don't really feel like doing. All right. So what we are going to be doing is we're going to be going to the holds and doing quests until we can buy property. We have enough money after doing, we got 20,000 gold. 20,000 gold from doing the Dark Brotherhood quest. Could have made more as well. And we left the guy that hired us alive, which we don't normally do. But this is the, as you can see, I added it to the Dark Brotherhood armor. Crazy, huh? I actually dulled it down too, and it's still a little bit too much. Okay. Okay. So, let me go to quests. We just got the lexicon as well. Dark Brotherhood Forever, Forsworn Conspiracy. No Stone Unturned. Dawn Guard. So it should be under these. We got Enter Riften's Warehouse. I need to catch, basically. I already talked to the Jarl there. We also need to get these ingredients. I also need to read the chef's book, which is here somewhere. Nice.
Honor to you, my Thane.
That's right. Okay, it would be... I think it's that letter I missed right there. Let's see, 0. It should be... a book. Is this it? No. That's not it, but we'll take it anyway. So... we need to read the chef's book. I don't know which one that is. read the letter from Chef Burkronk. I think we had it on us, and then we put most of our stuff back in here. I may have put it in a cabinet or something here.
What do you need, my thane?
Empty chest. Weird. Maybe I put it in here? Oh yeah, hey look, here's another bookshelf. Letter from Chef Bulgrove. I don't know what I did with those letters. I had a bunch of them. I don't know what the hell I did with them though. Dang, that is insane. The physics are crazy. Yeah, look at the legs. Like everything. Kind of crazy. Crazy. Alright. Chef Ball, whatever his name is. We ain't even gonna bother. Okay. I don't think we have anything else, so let's just go ahead and check our map. We need to get that soul gem. I would assume this is probably the easier of them. We don't really need to do this quest, but it's always funny to do it. Alright. Let's grab our... Now that is odd. There it is. Our torch. We don't want to get involved with that.
Both my daughters. Now my wife? How much is one man supposed to take? You need anything, come see me. I'm as resourceful as I am.
So we technically could... I'm thinking we should
I have a lot
get...
of respect for Ambar's Frendar, but his views are a little extreme.
Where the heck is this thing? Oh, it's over here. There's one of those. Is that some fire salt? Nope. Mammoth cheese.
Master, I have a question about infusions of arrowroot.
Damn it.
We actually saved him already. Whoa. What just happened? The physics went crazy. That was odd. Just gonna say that right now. I haven't seen that one before. That's my first crash to desktop. That is crazy. That's insane. I haven't seen that before. Yeah, look at that. Weird. Let's go ahead and end task. I don't know what the heck just happened there. I have a feeling all that physics. If we're going to start seeing these, I might actually uninstall some of these. Some of these 3BB. I think that having a couple of them is okay, but I think if you do your character, you should probably only do it if you're, using it for personal. But yeah, just walking out a door crashes the game. That's we haven't had that happen yet. I have a feeling though it's gonna put us right into that crash.
I have a lot of respect for Ambar's Frendar, but his views are a little extreme.
We'll see if it does it again. I'm gonna actually do a. What happened? I told you we'll have to get that track. I'm streaming, Biddy. Yeah, it loaded. It loaded so fast it like broke the game, I think. There we go. Do another save. Just in case. It does feel like we're getting a lot less frame rate. One of the good things is it's just physics.
Hey, you're the one who killed Elaine Dufont up in Raldbathar. Oh yeah, word about that got around. Man was a piece of bandit trash, is what I hear.
Alright, let's go to our next location, which is apparently in Winterhold. I'm streaming, buddy, so... Gabe?
I'll sell just about anything if it's worth my time. Keep that in mind, will you?
Yeah.
Welcome. Let me know if you want to. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere. I don't deal with any college.
Yeah, I would say something I noticed too. Isn't there a third one we're missing? I thought there was a third one. See what other quests we got going on too. Enter Riften's warehouse. We need to do that. We don't need that one. Oh, there we go. Ivanstead. That's where the last fragment is. Yeah, what I might end up doing is removing the CBB just for the sake of playing, and then just only install it when, only install it when I actually need it.
Telling you, I heard it. Howling. Those werewolf tales are true.
Oh. Time is it? 1 p.m. This should be open.
Is that fur coming out of your ears?
Go ahead and grab our 100% sneak.
You have to let Fastrid follow her heart. You can't tell her what to do.
She's our only child.
I think it's not technically stealing, but it's breaking and entering for sure. "100% sneakers." All right.
Light.
Let's do a hard save.
The armored means light on your feet.
We're gonna go ahead and return this to the lady, and then we'll go and check out what's going on. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I literally I played 6 games. 2 games, I won 1 and lost 5, and there was literally nothing that could be done, like 0, nothing that could be done. It was insane. I went from being happy to instantly angry, and then asked myself, what the hell am I doing playing this game?
Did we have an appointment? No. It was a delivery? Items? What items? Let me see those. I'm not sure how you managed it, but these are exactly what I need to start my next set of experiments. Wonderful. Well, at least allow me to reward you for your uncanny foresight.
Return to... Okay, nice.
I have to remember. Ward first, then summon.
Just an act to please Mother.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. I'm disappointed in you, brother.
Don't suppose you'd enchant
You
my
had it
soul.
all in your mouth.
Brother Blake and bear.
I don't even have an enchantment on it. Yeah, we're getting 40 frame rate right here because of the physics, which kind of sucks if you think about that. Yeah. I don't know why.
I heard you were at the wedding of the Emperor's cousin. In solitude.
It's not like there's a lot of stuff here, but this is what happens when you have too much physics going on. I'm just going to go ahead and say. So technically, it's kind of like if my player was just a unique character, and everybody else was just regular, then it would be fine. But I will say that I am starting to think that having the 3BB is just, it's too taxing. But I think it's worth it, just for a second, because we could actually toggle off the physics if we really wanted to. So if we're in game and I'm like, hey, I want to toggle this off, I just need to hit number pad. So for the everybody else, it would be basically, I could do that. So if I hit the 9 key, I think, not only does it change my, it does the different thing. We haven't tried, we haven't seen if what the dynamic stuff does. So, are we getting better frame rate? Doesn't look like it. Looks like it's about the same, 50. This is what I get with Skyrim, and I'm starting to realize now why. It'd be because there's so much physics going on. Yeah, there's 3BB add-on here. So it says, it's the 9 key I need to hit. And then this one says, when switching to SMP mode, the movement strength of the stuff will decrease. So we can basically make it do that. And then we'd want to hit the 9 key. So Astrid is on minor shake. So it's kind of unfortunate you can't just do them all. So if I was to do the 9 key, then it takes it.
Told me that it isn't this bad everywhere. Maybe one day I'll venture out and see if she's right.
That doesn't look like it's working at all. Maybe it is. surprised they don't have like just an off, just a straight off button. You know? But it looks like you can only do NPC physics toggle key, player physics toggle key. It doesn't look like you could do... Yeah, it doesn't look like you can actually... So I'm pretty sure you can just hit the preset keys like 1, 2, and 3 to do this. So yeah, it doesn't seem to help. And we're still getting 39 frames. So it's definitely not helping. Okay, we're going to go ahead and go down to the docks here. Need to go over there, huh? Yeah, so this is what I think. I think all these armors are cool. I think all these armors are cool and the physics is cool, but I would say that it's definitely not worth it. So, what I think I should probably do...
What was that?
What was that? So we've completed that. We can get some... couple coins. 100 gold. Nothing else really worth it. I think that's it. So yeah, I think the physics are awesome for me personally. But I'm going to go ahead and say that it's completely unnecessary if it's killing my frame rate. You know what I mean? We've also had our first crash to desktop, which makes me think, what the hell? Why is this not updating? I think we probably need to read. Hmm. Very odd. Okay. It worked. Yeah, I really enjoy the physics. I just would say that every single character having it is kind of unnecessary, especially, like I said, they have it even if you can't see it. So just because my armor isn't the same means that. So I would say that most likely I will probably just install this when I actually want to use it, which I'm not going to be using it very much. I would say regular physics, although isn't as flashy as this. I will say that I normally get plenty good frame rate in the city. But this is just what used to happen to me on Skyrim. Same thing. So I would say this. Hey, say this. Okay, where is our quest at? We went down to report the skooma to the yard. So we can remove it anytime. It's not like I have to use this. I just need to switch back to my other body, and I would say most likely switch most of my clothes back, which I'm probably going to do here in a sec. Like I said, I think it's really amazing looking. Seriously. We could also tone down a lot of the stuff.
What can I do for you? It's nice to receive good news for a change. Did you recover anything else from the warehouse worth mentioning? Then there's no time to lose. It won't take long for Sarthis' associates to learn of his death. The source of the poison must be destroyed once and for all.
Look at that.
Otherwise, another dealer will simply take his place. Do this task for me, and you'll be well on your way to a title in Riften. Good. Report back to me when your task is complete.
And once we've done this, we should have it. I can also reinstall the actual mod itself. Reinstall the actual mod itself. Alright. That's quite the it's probably worth the ride, honestly. Yeah, I would say that the yeah, look, we're getting 40 over here. That's kind of crazy. I normally get way higher than this. Now I could technically is there anything else going on? Let's turn VSync off and see what happens. Should let it ramp up a little bit more. Yeah, but getting barely 60, that's not normal. I would say it's just for my character's physics. Like, look, when I'm looking at my character, look at that. That is crazy how bad our frame rate's getting. Holy smokes. There must be like a lot of people right here or something, because we're getting 10 frame rate right now. Holy smokes. Is there really something that, like, there must be like 30 or 40 people up in there for me to get that kind of frame rate. So as I said, I like the physics on here, but I could see that it'd be best if I only use them. Yeah, it'd be best if I only used it when I actually wanted to use the physics. But I haven't seen this before where we've gotten 20 frame rate. We got next to a castle, which basically means people. As soon as we get close to people, the physics is just too much. Yeah, it's very weird. I've never seen it like this, honestly. Yeah, look at that. Wow. Oh, you know what's going on? I actually just realized it. The physics is going crazy because I turned V-Syncs off. Go ahead and watch our character smash into the ground. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to get rid of the 3BB physics. Yeah, we're getting all kinds of weird stuff going on. Yeah, I would say that my best bet would be to do a whole new game save and only use this mod for that.
Someone there?
Yeah, I would say it's just a little bit too much physics. I could probably tone it down. I mean, I would think you'd be able to tone it down. Let me turn these spells off. I'm gonna go ahead and just do. So this is the player slot for whatever that is. SMP mode. Yeah. Not actually turning off anything. Very weird.
Hey! I'll have your head!
Where are you now?
What was that? Time to end it. A bad time to get lost, friend.
Too much physics. You get some money for that stuff, but all right. Well, we've done it, but you can see there's something going wrong with the physics, man. Look at that. Let me see here. Let me hit. I actually think it's there's something in the way of it. It might actually be the necklace I'm wearing. Let's actually see. Nope. Is it the mode I'm using? There we go. Damn. Yeah, I'll miss the physics for sure. But like I said, it's not really worth it if you know, if we can't actually play the game. if it wasn't taxing so much. I mean, we could try to install it at the minimum, you know, but yeah. Like as soon as we come over near the horse, that is weird. Yeah, look at the way everything is. All of the physics is going crazy. All right. Yeah, I haven't seen. I actually never seen my computer struggle. Seriously, not like that. That's crazy. So I would say we have two choices, basically, to make things not quite so flexible. As far as I know, that the physics, I'm pretty sure if we uninstall the physics engine, we got to uninstall the armors and so on as well. So we can go ahead and just chill here. So I'm tempted to basically, we're going to just complete this mission. So 7 a.m., 9, 10, or 8, 9.
What can I do for you? Speak. I wish to hear everything my subjects have to say. Well done. Your continued efforts have been of great benefit to the people of Riften. Allow me to present you with this compensation for your selfless efforts.
There we go.
So, is this what it's come to?
Good
Have
journey
your
to
own
you.
flesh and blood hanged, just to solidify your grip as the next Jarl.
If that's what it will take, then so be it.
Where is the Jarl?
We used to be inseparable.
You're someone
It's
who can
fighting
get
back
things
to back,
done.
but nothing's
I like
standing
that.
our way.
We should be able to buy a property now.
Did we have an appointment?
Not for the
No. It was a delivery? I can't
Mother
remember.
happy. It doesn't matter what I will
This
do.
guy?
As Jarl Layla's housecarl, I
Nice,
would
a
ask
house
that you
Carl.
maintain a respectable distance from her at all
Rise up,
times.
Herald. There's a
Yes?
storm
Oh,
on the
it's
horizon,
her.
and it will blow
There.
through here.
Welcome to Mistvale Keep. I'm Jarl Layla's steward, Anuriel. Splendid! There's a house available right now. Wonderful. Here is the key
There we
to your
go.
new home.
How dare you take that kind of tone?
I'd like to
You're in
decorate
service to me.
my home. Yes.
I'll be glad to help you. There are many ways to improve your home. And of course, now, what would you like to purchase?
Let's go ahead and get.
Now, I want
Porch.
to know if
Very
you've made
well.
any progress
Is
with
there
your
anything
son.
else you'd like to purchase?
Is he cursed?
Very
Has he
well.
been possessed?
Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
Sorry, my lady.
Very well.
I've been looking,
Is there anything
but
else you'd like to purchase?
I'm convinced Sarahland truly believes
Very well.
what he
Is there
saying.
anything else you'd like to purchase?
Very well. Keep at it. You may go.
Very well. I'll make. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
All right, garden, and then that's it. We don't want to.
Very well. I'll make the arrangements. The next time you visit your house, your new furnishings will be in place. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
So I think I know
Oh,
what's going
I
on
have need
here.
of you.
Yes, Mother. What is it?
This situation with the sewers beneath the city. I hear people have entered this place and have gone missing. Do you know this?
I think what's going on here is there's two sets of physics going on here. There's the one I'm using, and then there is.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from
So that's probably our next option would be to one uninstall the 3BBE. We can also tone it down a bit so we can go to the lowest setting. And then of course I could just redo it whenever I want to use the actual physics, because I mean there's only one reason to ever use the physics, seriously. Yeah. So we should have a house Carl around here somewhere. We don't really need her, but so we got kinds of cheese and stuff, nastiness, vampire dust, void salts. I could have swore that was a place, right? All right, so let me go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and put away some of our armors. Like I'm gonna say probably don't need. I'm gonna keep the Guildmaster armor on me. I'm gonna go ahead and say Nightingale armor for sure. There we go. Okay. And then I would say probably our original Thieves Guild armor would be good here. The original Thieves Guild armor. Thieves Guild armor. Where is the original? Oh, here it is. All right, there we go. Yeah, we can keep the rest of it. Any other swords and stuff we can put up here as well. Like I said, though, I think we could dumb down the physics. I mean, it's awesome. I mean, the belly moves, the back of the legs, everything moves, but it's just taxing. Look at that. Look at how much it makes the frame rate drop. Is that insane? That's crazy. Alright, so I don't think we have any weapons we want to give away just yet. Or store, but at least we got this place. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and save and see if we can dumb down this. Make it like normal. Because I think this is what I think. This is what I think's going on. I think I'm streaming, which is a lot. And all that other stuff. So the best thing I could probably do would be to reinstall this, and then go for the lowest version. And then if I ever want to, use it. Let's see what kind of. All right, so we don't need these ECE sliders. I think that's for I forget what it's actually called, but we do want this stuff. We want that. We don't need this. Rebuilt meshes. Performance, we want extremely limited. That's the performance edition. And what does this do exactly? This file is very limited on usage of NPC physics around players for actually playing performance. Are you enjoying watching NPCs closely? But unsure FPS is very important. So this is what I did last time. I figured it would fix it. So when we do both, we can't actually shut it off. So you got calf, belly, front thigh, rear thigh, and then full. That's what I'd want to go is full. The old one, I've been using the newer one. I'm going to try the old one. I don't know what the difference is between it. So I've been going for I've been going for that one, but we're going to go for Yeah, I don't think it really matters. We left it on moderate last time, and it still was really, really messed up. Let me go ahead and pick that. I think we're just going to go in the middle with this. Big movement recommended. And then, of course, we can go... You should be able to change this in game, but I'm going to try and move it to this one where it's not so much. And then that doesn't really matter. And yeah, none of that matters. Okay, let's see. It shouldn't change anything because we've already added it, but it should dumb it down. And so if I can just install it and then reinstall it again, then that's what I'll do. Let me see, an hour and 16 minutes. Okay. All right, let's see what happens when we start the game up. If it's still the same way. Yeah, I would say that I might actually have to go back a bunch of saves. I haven't actually tried it yet, but I would think that if I was going to use this, I would want to use it just for one specific reason. And so if it was for that, then I mean, I could just install it just, temporarily, then go back a save. Let's see here. See if our frame rate's still hella low, because we did lower it. It still looks about the same as to me. Crazy. Yeah. It doesn't seem to have changed anything. Everything's pretty much exactly like it was. Very weird. Maybe I have to rebuild the body afterwards. But I would say how we had it before was probably the performance-wise was the best. It seems a little bit better.
All meat guaranteed, clean and free from
Dropping down to 50. So basically, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 females here, and it's causing it to crash. So like I said, this is a pretty cool mod, I'll just say. It's definitely cool. But
fresh meats and produce.
I am going to go ahead and throw back on my I think I'm gonna go with the sacrament. I don't know. We've just kind of finished everything. I'm actually thinking that I could go back to using the Dark Brotherhood stuff. I'll have to uninstall this mod or this armor. I think, anyway. I can go back to using my... I'd say Thieves Guild is probably more representable. So go ahead and go Thieves Guild. And then I mean, like I said, I do like these, but not at the cost of having that much frame rate, going. I actually added the physics to this myself, but we got the house here, so we now need to do the one in Solitude. Windhelm, which we need to solve. If we solve that murder, we automatically get included in it. But I'm going to go ahead and say that we should probably just do a quick save here. And then I want to see if we can actually uninstall this. And we'll go back to the old physics and see see what's going on. So basically just need to uninstall uninstall that. Like I said, I really like it, but it's only good for a couple of things. Seriously. So let's see here. We got. There's actually 2 of these. That's weird. This is it right here. So as long as I remember that one. Technically, I need to have both of these installed, but since we removed that, now we can go ahead and just go to armor. And we can go to clothing. I can basically, I can see that there are, I can actually use these if I want to, non 3BB. So basically I can go here to body slide and we can actually just change everything, you know, everything but a couple of armors. We can just do a batch build. And instead of using this, we'll go back to the regular physics, which is the CBB. I think we were using special up body, I think, before. CBB. There it is, special. And I just hit build, and this automatically gets rid of that. And then we just do batch build. And then I want to, basically, there's a couple of them we don't want to actually replace. Like I did this Dark Sacrament one. Both of these are going to need to be I'm going to have to re-physics them. So we don't want to actually do that. See, we also want to go to DX. And we aren't going to want to do... We actually can do the DX as long as we pick the physics one. Like I did do this one, but I didn't actually complete it. So okay, let's see what happens. Let's see. What the heck? Oh, it's just taking a while. Okay. So we just want to do the CBB special body, and then I'll have to go through here and pick all the ones. They should already be pre-picked. But like this one here, the vanilla, we want to go. This will rewrite a lot of them and make them correct. You know what it also could be, now that I'm thinking about it, I was wondering if maybe I needed to do a batch build using the other type of body. Because I didn't build all the armors to fit, so maybe it was causing a problem. Maybe we should try that first. Let's go ahead and cancel that. Because I'd like to keep it, honestly. Go ahead and go back to mods, and then we'll go clear this. I actually wonder if that's actually it, because I haven't seen anybody else having that kind of an issue. You know, seriously. So we just need to go to the 3BBE. I will have to do it over here too, so that there's no problems. So there it is. All right. Let's go through the same thing again. So they have, oh, that's crazy. The old ones seem to be, let me see. Do not select this if you are using other mods except. That might actually be it right there, because I wasn't having this problem before. Yeah, I put highly elastic, real bounce. Put everything on moderate and then see. Okay, so I totally forgot what the heck I was doing. So we were reinstalling it, and then I was going to do a batch build and then see if it fixes anything, because we're technically using a different body. Seriously, we're technically using a different body. So it would be this one. And so build. And I want to do a batch build. We're not actually using like so yeah, I'm gonna have to do this. I'll have to do a. We don't really want to build everything because we've already built it, but it's not gonna matter. Um, but I think this might actually help because I think the bodies are a little bit bigger. So if we pick this one and that, right? It's weird. Okay. So we got, should automatically pick most of these for us. I'm going to go ahead and do this. Okay, Dark Brotherhood with physics. We actually don't want that. We want this to be, we want to use, looks like there's two different versions of the Dark Brotherhood. Oh, the O1, that's the one I built. I'm going to go ahead and say we should probably just, erase it. So we want to do, these would be the gloves, which we could do O1. We're going to go ahead and just do that, that. See if this helps. If not, we'll batch build it for tomorrow. I'm not going to be on for very much longer. My son is actually, I think he went to bed and I didn't even get to tuck him in. What I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to go ahead and end this here and take care of some stuff. And then I will probably do a stream tomorrow, maybe. All right. Well, thanks for watching and later.